It's not really legal, but it's well known that drugs are used. Few places behind the door when you even can dance naked if you want to.
They can check the ecstasy to the GGD to see if it's good quality or not. You can dress up, you can be yourself, you can be in a fairy tale world.
I've seen a fight break out, which would never happen in the States.
This video will be about club and party culture in Amsterdam, so keep watching to see how the party culture looks like.
So, how would you describe the clubbing culture, the nightlife in Amsterdam?
If you like dance, that's the place to be. I will really advise to not stick to maybe Google reviews or listen to other people, because clubs in Amsterdam moving constantly. We are in lack of space in that town, so quite often the same club might be in a different place in a few months. I will advise everyone to just check the current biggest events and just see which locations are hot at this moment. So I think we just ended Amsterdam dance event. So for example, that's a good guideline for clubbing in Amsterdam.
But how would you describe the clubbing scene itself? Like when you're in the clubs, when you're on the nightlife, how is
Yeah.
it maybe different from other places?
Well, in the old days, when I moved here, it was much more alternative, and these days it's much bigger, and which also brings what we know all about. It's the drugs in Amsterdam. It's not really legal, but it's well known that drugs are used, and the most important thing here is keep it clean. I am not a user myself, but I have friends that are DJs, and they always say how important it is if you use it, know how you use it, and what you use it, and how it works, and make the surrounding good for yourself, and make sure that friends are informed. So clubbing, yes, it's a heavy clubbing, but the city itself, it's really, really safe city. And even if something happens to you, will be helped without seconds.
And you already touched upon it, but for clubbing, do you have any recommendations?
Other than following the guidelines for the clubbing, I will say try to friend someone who is in a gay scene for a very long time. They know the secret places.
In a gay scene?
Yes.
The
There's a few places in Amsterdam still that are very old, and they used to be now we say LGTB plus, but this is what they were. So it's few places behind the door when you even can dance naked if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to know the right person that knows the right place and the right code to knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before this, you also mentioned something to me about subscription that you can.
That's a good alternative for people that are on a budget. Clubbing can be very expensive, all the entrance and drinks. So there is a subscription to culture scene of life in Amsterdam, and I think other cities too, which is called Culture. And it's a subscription that it's very affordable, less than cinema ticket, and gives you access to some concerts, some exhibitions, photography for a museum, and some cultural other events. Of course, we still have an agenda that is very local and not clubbing like. There's a big scene of music that it's very affordable. If you want to go and see, I recommended places like Mezrab, Beam House. Quite often you can still get affordable tickets in the main venues in the center in Amsterdam, in the smaller rooms. And these venues are Paradiso, which is previous church, and the Melkweg, which is just around the corner if Paradiso is too busy. Oh, Melkweg does for more than 20 years free Tuesday technos. Yeah.
So, how would you describe the Amsterdam party culture and the nightlife?
Let's say that there is a lot of parties going on. The difference, if you want to know, it's people they need to get high here to party. It's really difficult to go in a place where you can have a normal conversation because for interacting the party life, even adults, they need to go on a high level standard of alcohol or some drugs. So for them, it's really difficult to interact and to have fun just because they're there, because they're not used to. So it is a fun, but you need to be ready that most of the time when you go in a club or you go to a disco, people that are not present 100% on your conversation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is like it is. They have a difficult to interact, and that is part also of that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, sometimes when I was going to dance, I remember that I was sober and I was dancing techno, and I was like, they give me some compliments because I was maybe the only one that was not on ecstasy on, and I was having fun, you know. Yeah, it's okay to do maybe, but it's here. It's more like seems like it's a must. If you're not doing, you're not a party person, and that is scary also for the young generation because I think in Holland there is a high abuse as well of alcohol and ecstasy. Of course, they say that they can check the ecstasy to the GGD to see if it's good quality or not. Okay, that's maybe it's safe on one side because there is less risky. So if you go to a festival, there are let's say more information on what you're taking, what is the side effect, what to do and what you not to do if you're in a high. So like don't drink too much water or drink a juice, or there are, let's say, in a way it's safer, but the other way you see that it's a bit like try to party and enjoy life a little bit also in a different way. You can be happy with yourself and you can be high just with your self energy, because yeah, our brain, we can create a lot of endorphin and we are like a born ecstasy sometimes, and we don't realize it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
And are there any specific clubs, venues that you recommend that you like?
Well, I went it's long now, it's a couple of years. There was the Awakeness. There are festivals here more. I like a lot in the summer time. It's more festival around the park, in a beach club. It's but there are not specific club to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that you like about the festivals?
Yeah, the nice things that you can dress up, you can be yourself, you can be in a fairy tale world.
Okay.
Yeah, like this country is representing a little bit. Yeah. Then you go out like a donkey, but you try.
So how would you describe the Amsterdam nightlife, club culture?
So I definitely would partake in that part of life a little more 7 years ago. But it's here, it's part of Europe and the Dutch culture too. They love the EDM and the techno kind of music and that club scene. But they do it structured in kind of in a safe, sort of orderly way. My neighbors will sponsor a party on Queen's Day and other Dutch holidays, and literally it feels like there's a rave right here on the street below my apartment. And then everything's cleaned up and everybody's back to work on Monday. And it feels like it's just everybody's very present, and you can have your fun and everything in moderation, sort of. But everything's safe, and I haven't seen a fight break out, which would never happen in the States. And so it's like fun and partying, but orderly, safe. So that's really odd to me, but it's a beautiful thing, and it's how life probably should be. So,
Okay. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Soon I will upload another video about partying in Amsterdam as well as partying in Berlin. So please subscribe if you want to see more about life in Amsterdam and other European cities. And if you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up and let me know how you experience partying in Amsterdam. Maybe you have some tips for others. And I hope to see you in the next video.